Hey, everybody, we're back, Coon Prairie Ramblers, and we're confabulating. We're going to be talking about something we hadn't figured out what it was yet, but we were talking about ringing chickens' necks. Is that what we're going to talk about? What? No, I guess we ain't going to talk about ringing the chicken's neck. Although my great aunt was adroit at ringing chickens' necks.
He said she was a double chicken.
She could do it one in each hand. And as little kids, we'd watch Aunt Aggie out there. We called her Aunt Agony. And she was out there ringing them chickens' necks. And one time, both chickens came off their head. And they went flying up in the tree.
The chickens were in agony.
The tree up above us. And they got caught in the tree. And, man, it was pandemonium. Us little kids were running around and blood was spewing.
Chickens flopping in the
everywhere.
trees with no heads.
And
it's raining chicken blood.
And the chicken flapping their wings up there. Oh, is this fit for radio?
Yeah.
So when you hear somebody say that somebody's running around with like a chicken with her head cut off, you know exactly what they're talking about, don't you?
Right, because I've seen my granny actually chop the head off with a hatchet, and the chicken jump up and run around a little bit.
Yeah, then grab the axe and no. I see a cartoon like that.
Well, I remember my grandma grabbed one by the head. She'd grab them and then grab her head and spin them to pop their heads off.
Right.
Yeah.
But then the chicken would jump up and go to run with no head. You talking about us scattered? We scattered like chickens.
It was scary.
Us little cousins, boy, we running for our lives. Zombie chickens chasing us
Their
around.
little wings are flapping around.
Imagine the kids having nightmares.
Eventually they fall over.
I don't remember having any nightmares.
No, I don't either. I used to have a reoccurring nightmare with a bull that lived in the cow lot in back of us.
Bull?
Yeah, I lived upstairs or had a bedroom upstairs. And I used to have this dream where the bull would walk over the fence, he'd walk across the yard, and he'd walk up
the stairs.
You know how Batman and Robin used to walk up the wall outside?
The cow would be walking up the second floor.
He'd walk up
the
the back of the wall.
Up the side of the wall?
Yeah. And into my bedroom. Back then? And my dream always ended just about the time he's coming through the window.
Well, that's good. I'd be out the door.
I think that was my conscience because I used to.
Did you ever have to help pluck a chicken?
Yeah, I've done that.
I'll tell you what, that smell.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I can
immersing that chicken in that hot water before you pluck it.
Makes you hungry, don't it? Hungry for chicken.
It's something that's burned into my brain.
Literally and figuratively.
I'm sure if I ever walked by a place where they were soaking chickens in hot water, I would, I said chickens in hot water.
That smells worse than a wet dog.
Oh, it does. It's a stinking smell.
Then it's hard to imagine that tasting good and being fried and everything.
We must have been poor coming up because we eat a lot of gizzards and so forth off the chicken, but we'd have rice with gravy, but have the hearts in it. Yeah. And the livers, which I picked out, but also would cook the chicken necks in there too. Just neck, and you take this old long neck and you just suck all that meat off of it. It was good.
Yeah,
I ain't eaten one since I was a kid, but I remember it being pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, I still do the neck thing.
Some people put them in a giblet.
Hey, I like the Pope's nose.
You like the Pope's nose?
Yeah, that's good eating.
Yeah,
if it's cooked right.
That's right.
Oh, I could never eat it because it's just a bunch of fat.
My mom always called it
a little bit of muscle in there.
The last piece over the fence.
That's exactly right. You have a mess of that with rice and gravy. Might not be too bad.
We used to cook chicken backs to make rice.
The backs?
Chicken yellow rice, just use the backs because you could buy them so cheap. You remember when they used to sell bags of just backs and necks and stuff? And that was some pretty good eating, but it was cheap. Yeah. And I can remember before Hooters come along or whoever come up with the idea for Buffalo Wild Wings, they would sell wings cheap as dirt.
Oh, yeah. That was like a throwaway piece of meat.
Yeah, it was.
And now you pay serious money for a basket of wings.
More money than any other part of the chicken.
I mean, you can go buy several chickens for what you're going to pay for just for eating a basket of them. But
I think if somebody could probably develop a chicken that had more than 2 wings.
That'd be a little spooky. It'd be like an arachnid chicken coming in, like an octopus. Octo chicken.
Yeah, when that chicken flies, he can fly in circles like a spiral with an extra wing.
Or get one that has a bunch of legs like a centipede. You have drumsticks for everybody.
I went and met my son and his daughters Saturday and had lunch with them at a wing joint down in Port Charlotte. And as we were eating, I sat there and realized
illegal, wing joint.
that none of us were eating wings.
None of us? None of you?
No, Justin did, but I ate a hamburger. I was just you ever get in a mood, hamburger mood? I was in a hamburger.
Gotta have a hamburger.
You go to a wing joint, but you got a mood for a hamburger.
Yeah.
Wing burger.
Well, I was already in the mood for a hamburger. We just all decided that I'm easy to get along with. Yeah. If you decide you want to go get catfish and I don't want catfish, I'll order something else. I mean,
That's right.
I won't argue about it. So anyhow, I got in the mood for hamburger, and then one of my granddaughters had a quesadilla. One of them had a Philly cheesesteak, and Kat had some chicken nachos, and we just had a little bit of everything there.
Chickens.
And no wings.
No wings.
No wangs.
Wings. It's a wing
That's
thing.
wang. Down south is wang, not wing. Wing is wing, 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 wing. That's what your Honda sounds like.
Yeah.
Wing, ding, ding, ding. Wing dingers, we used to call them.
Rice burners.
Thank goodness for chickens.
I'm gonna tell you something. I've been blessed in my life. I was thinking about that. I've been blessed beyond what I ever deserved. Now I may not be driving a fancy car, and I may not have the best clothes. But I'm
Sounds
gonna
like
tell
a
you
song
what,
coming on here.
When it comes to eating
Yeah.
and family, God has blessed me richly. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm
brother.
gonna tell you right now. We eat like kings, and I don't mean because we have caviar, and I don't mean because we have
Filet
fancy
mignon and
nothing like
pheasant
that.
under glass.
I mean, we enjoy cornbread, butter beans,
That's right.
lima beans, simple things,
Cool.
rice and gravy,
Soul food of the
sausage
South.
gravy,
If you-
biscuits.
If you eat mullet roe, is that like eating caviar?
What
And you
color?
know, and
You eat the white or the yellow?
I don't
They're
eat
two
either
different
one.
colors?
Yes, don't ever eat the white. don't eat the white. Don't fall for that trick.
I must have eat the yeller then.
I hope you did. for
Oh,
your
you can
sake.
tell the difference looking at them.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It's not just the color. I mean, if you look at it, you think, I don't want that white.
Well, what's the white? What's wrong with the white?
Yes.
It's from the male.
Oh, the
Guess,
male eggs.
guess what you're eating?
Oh, okay.
It's.
Hey, you know what?
Have you ever heard the expression of milt? M-I-L-T?
Yeah.
That's milt.
Well, how do you?
Milt.
So when you when you catch a
Milkman
mullet,
now.
The milk-
He got a new name now. Milkman.
can you tell if
Milkman.
a mullet is a male or a female?
You can squeeze it, yeah. You can actually squeeze a mullet while
Yeah.
he's still alive.
Yeah.
And
And-
the
appendage
will come
Yeah.
out, and you can tell if it's yellow. They actually do that. I mean,
Call
when you're
the
selling
mullet
mullet people,
yellow.
they'll squeeze a mullet and
Yeah.
try to get the ones with a red or yellow mullet. I mean,
Come a long
brown.
way from chickens. Now we're on.
I used to break their necks. I never knew. You
Well, you know, the mullet and
Mullet
chicken,
necks?
mullet and chicken do have something in common.
That's exactly
They
right.
both have gizzards.
Yeah.
There's the segue right there. I remember my granny talking about chickens back in the day before we ever came along. She used to put up a lot of canned stuff like everybody did. In the Depression, we were talking about earlier. We didn't talk about canning food, but we all did that. But she used to can stuff, berries, and
Yeah.
make jams and jellies and cobblers out of stuff like that. Said she had a mess of a jar of blackberries go bad one time, and they
Ooh.
were fermented bad.
They made some wine out
Threw
of
them
it.
out in the yard. No, she threw them out in the yard there. Chickens got a hold of
He
them.
got drunk.
Chickens got drunk as polecats. She looked out there. They're staggered. They're laying on their side. They couldn't get up and move. They're just flopping around or whatever. It took them a while to sober back up. And them chickens was drunk.
Have you ever had canned mullet?
No, and I would not eat canned.
Oh, yes.
Canned
No,
mullet.
I'm not talking about going to Winn-Dixie and buying a can of.
Like tuna fish, but mullet.
No, this is
Gross.
mason jar. People went out and they caught the mullet, cooked them, and put them in a jar and sealed
might
them
not
up.
be
and kept
bad.
them. It's just like
When you
it's
fry it
good.
back up and it
you can
tastes
make
like-
no, you don't
tastes
fry it
like-
up. You eat it like make
Bacon
a
or something?
salad, like a tuna fish salad.
Tuna
Instead
mullet.
of having tuna fish salad sandwich, you got a mullet salad.
A mullet fish sandwich.
Yeah, and they're good, real good.
It's
You ever
funny
had-
how people don't say tuna sandwich. They say
Tuna
tuna,
fish.
as if it were something that there was another option.
Hey, Luke.
Tuna fish.
When
Well,
chicken,
you can tuna piano.
But you can't tuna fish.
when chickens get drunk, are they happy drunks or sad drunks?
Well, I wasn't around.
They're
so I
fighting
don't know.
drunks. They fight each other.
drunks.
Easier to break their neck, though. Might be harder, though, because they're so limber.
They get
flop
pecking at
around.
each other.
That's exactly right.
Man.
I don't know. Well, we talked about chickens. We got 30 seconds left to talk about
How did
chickens.
we ended up talking about? Because you went to the wing joint
5 seconds
and
or
had a
less.
hamburger.
What's your favorite way to eat a chicken? 5 seconds. or
Fried.
less. Fried.
Fried.
Fried. We're consensus here.
I'm-
Fried. Erica, you like fried chicken?
And I'm married to one of the best chicken
doesn't like
fryers
fried
in the
chicken.
world. We got a special cast iron skillet just for frying chicken.
All right. Well, we're out of time, so we'll be back.
It even says on the bottom of the cast iron,